Hello my friends, it is Friday night and I figured why not start my weekend vlog now. So I am at our church hall and we are setting up for our big craft show tomorrow. Our women's group, the Incarnation Angels, because we're all such angels, is having our big harvest bazaar tomorrow. Craft show and vendor fair actually. And we haven't had it since COVID, so the last one we had was 2019, so quite excited about it. We are completely sold out with vendors. We could have sold out 3 of our halls. We had so many people that want to do it. So we are just here setting up, taping out all the spaces, setting up the basket auction. We ask each crafter or vendor that has a table if they would donate an item worth $25 to our basket raffle, because that is pure profit for our group. So this is the room where the basket raffle is. It's one of the classrooms in our hall. So we already have a few things, but the majority will come tomorrow. We just tried to get this set up as much as we can tonight, and then tomorrow we can just fill in with all the vendor baskets. We got a nice crew here working. We have all the vendor, all those white spots on the floor are all the names of the vendors. You know, we've got your Scentsy and your Norwax, plus we also have crafters. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. And we have a kitchen. You can see the kitchen crew back there. We're just gonna sell pizza and hot dogs and bagels and soft pretzels and coffee and tea and soda and water, I think, and maybe some Danishes or something, I'm not sure, for the morning crowd. So this is where I am tonight, setting up, and this is where I will be all day tomorrow, starting from 7:30 on. The vendors come at 8 for setup, and then the doors open to the public at 10. So I will show you tonight when we get, well, actually, this is probably what it's still gonna look like, because we just have to tape out the floor for their spaces and just set up the kitchen a little bit. So it shouldn't be too bad. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing tonight. Today I made 2 carrot casseroles for Andrew for their Friendsgiving tomorrow night. He will come and pick those up tomorrow. Doug will cook them for him and he will pick them up hot and take them to dinner. And it is 5:30 now. I made dinner today. We made a shepherd's pie and we ate that at 2 o'clock today, because I knew I wasn't going to be home at dinner time, and if Doug gets hungry, there's leftover soup, so he can have that, and that's about it. So I will check in with you in a bit. So I am home from church setup, but had a couple stops to make before I got home. I had to stop at the DT to get balloons for tomorrow, Mylar balloons to put out, like, at the street, the signs on the street, just like to, you know, as a visual, like, hey, come to our craft show. So I stopped and got 10 balloons. They're all in my, oh, you can't see them. They're all in the ceiling in my living room. And then I stopped at Stacy's, my niece, to drop off some food, to drop off some of the shepherd's, well, it's not shepherd's pie, it's cottage pie. Shepherd's pie is lamb, cottage pie is beef. So I stopped to drop that off to her, chatted with her for a little bit, and then came home, and now it's 8:45 and I'm going to make cookies. So I told you this afternoon I made carrot casserole for Andrew. Well, Anne needed something to take too, and they've just been so busy, and Andrew's like, my mom said she would make something, so I'm making some old-fashioned soft pumpkin cookies. They are absolutely delicious. So I'm going to work on those. Doug has been working on homework. Doug has been working on homework all day. He was off today. Actually, he took Aria to the vet. She had her teeth cleaned today, so she's still a little groggy. Then he had to visit with his spiritual advisor. Then he came home and started working on homework. Yeah. He's got 2 big papers due before the end of the semester. So now we're going to go bake those cookies. Okay, I cut you off real quick because Jason from The Average J was calling. We're chicken sitting for him next week. So I just wanted to clarify a few little things. But anyway, I'm going to get these cookies made. Already started. They're delicious. They're not WW, but they're really good. And I want to get to bed because I have to be back at the church at 7:30 tomorrow morning. So I need to get to bed. So this will be it for me tonight. I will see you all tomorrow at the craft show. Good morning, my friends. I know, bad light. We're going to chat while I work. It is early Saturday morning. I am getting ready to go to the craft and vendor event. But first I need to get a couple things done. What do I need to get done? I need to get some ice cream going. That's what I'm doing down here now. And what I do for my ice cream is 2 cups of milk, 2 cups of heavy cream, 3/4 cup of sugar, a tablespoon of vanilla. I'm just making vanilla ice cream. Tablespoon of vanilla, mix it all together, and put it in my ice cream maker for 23 minutes. That is it. That is it. So I want to get that going right now so I can get upstairs and get my hair dried. And I got to move quickly because my hair is starting to dry. I know, that doesn't make sense. I have to dry my hair before it dries. If you know, you know. Yeah. So I need to go do that. I just came down to get coffee and tea made. So that's going. That's all brewing. And I want to get this ice cream going. I got Ann's cookies made last night. I have Andrew's casseroles out. I don't like to cook them from super duper cold because they take longer. So I pull them out and let them warm up a little bit before I cook them. And they've been in the refrigerator for quite a long time, so they are quite cold. So got that going. I'm just gonna mix this ice cream base up, and I don't have a whisk. Oh. Somewhere is, oh, here it is. Here's my whisk. Get that going. Do my hair. And I'm going to make breakfast to take with me. So our craft and vendor event, we do have a kitchen. Our breakfast offerings, and mostly it's the vendors and the crafters that do breakfast. Shoppers will do lunch usually. But our kitchen is bagels and cream cheese, donuts, Danish, cinnamon buns. I don't really want to eat any of that. I mean, the bagel would be fine. And soft pretzels. But I decided that I want a really hearty breakfast that's going to keep me full straight through. So I'm gonna make a breakfast sandwich on a bagel because they're, a lot heartier. I'm gonna make a breakfast sandwich on a bagel and take that with me. I'm gonna wrap it in, foil, I think, instead of putting it in a reusable bag, because I think the foil will keep it a little warm. Not my favorite thing to do. But I'll wrap it in parchment, wrap it in foil, and then put it in my little lunch cooler with a hot thing. Those things that you heat in the microwave and then put in your casserole thing. And I will have that at my normal breakfast time, hopefully. And then I will hopefully stay full most of the afternoon. Because tonight, after the craft fair is over at 2-ish, we have to pull all the basket winners and then clean up. And then I'm taking clothes with me to change into to go to church because Doug and I both have ministries scheduled for 5 o'clock mass. And then after 5 o'clock mass, we have to run home and get ready to go to my brother's to play Pinochle. So it's going to be a long, busy, and fun day. That's why I'm making the ice cream. Don't think I ever mentioned that, but that's why I'm making the ice cream. I forgot vanilla. forgot to put the vanilla in. Why? Because I'm too busy talking to you guys. I can just add it in, it's fine. It'll churn up in the machine. Give it a little stir. Okay, I'm just gonna let that work for 23 minutes while I go do my hair. And I guess that's it. So that is my day. Of course I will bring you along with me. And right now it's starting to dry, so I gotta get moving. Okay, my friends, that is more like it. I am on the road. I have to stop and hit the ATM first. And I guess that's it. I'm supposed to be there at 7:30. It's 7:25, so I'm a little bit behind. That's my fault. Nobody's fault but my own. I laid in bed. Doug was so cozy this morning. Oh my God. And it's so cold. It's 30 degrees. I have an itch on my back. And Doug was so cozy, I didn't want to get out of bed. So I laid there an extra 15 minutes, which, you know, I shouldn't have. But I got everything done I needed to get done this morning. I got the ice cream made. That's in the freezer. I am not, that's the only part of dessert that's going to be homemade today. You know, when we play cards, when we play Pinochle, it's been a while since we played Pinochle. But you know, whoever makes dinner, the other person does dessert. And we're playing at my brother's tonight. So Mary is making, or Joey, one of them, is making dinner. My brother's a really good cook too. So is my sister-in-law, but my brother is like a really good cook. He loves his Instant Pot. Oh my gosh, he makes everything in his Instant Pot. He made spaghetti and clams in his Instant Pot one time. Oh my goodness, it was fantastic. But anyway, I never know what we're having until we get there, which is fine with me because I don't have to cook it. But anyway, whoever makes dinner, whoever hosts cards makes dinner, the other person brings dessert. And normally, you know me, I would make something homemade because it's me and that's what I love to do. But I did not have time yesterday with all the cooking I had to do for the kids, and then being at the church last night. And then being at the church all day today. So I did make the ice cream to go with whatever it is I buy. I think Doug might take a ride down to the Amish market, to their bakery, and maybe look for something there. I don't know. Something just fell over in the back. Can you see? You can see the balloons. I've got 10 Mylar balloons back there. They're just to put out on the signs. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Like I said, I did bring a breakfast sandwich with me, a hearty breakfast sandwich, and my butt's getting a little warm. Doug started my car and put the seat warmers and everything on for me. It's a little too toasty. Hopefully, I'll be so busy at the craft show that I won't think about picking from the kitchen. Although I do love a hot dog on a roller. Oh my gosh. Those like roller things that cook the hot dogs, why are they so delicious? But I'll be fine. I'll eat my breakfast sandwich probably around 9:30 is my guess. Like I said, vendors arrive at 8, doors open to the public at 10. So I'm hoping like by 9:30 we're good to go, and I can grab a minute and eat my breakfast then. And that should hold me the rest of the day. I definitely want to stay away from the beautiful donuts that they got, and the cinnamon buns, and the, what else did they get? Danishes, and the soft pretzels. I want to stay away from all that. I really wanted to pack something for a light lunch, since we're not going to be eating dinner until probably 6:30. It's a long time to go, but I just did not have the time or inclination this morning to do that. So it's I meant to grab a Lara bar. Yeah, I meant to grab a Lara bar. I figured that would be good to grab and have mid-afternoon, like before I go to church or whatever, if I needed it. Just to stay away from the stuff in the, in the kitchen that is definitely not aligned with my health goals. So maybe when I stop, I'm going to stop and hit the ATM at Rofo. I would go to Wawa, but Wawa's the opposite direction. So I'm going to hit the ATM at Rofo. So maybe I'll look there because I know they have like a whole rack of bars and stuff. So maybe they have Lara, I think it's Lara bars. And I can grab one there. I mean, I hate to do that because I have them at home, but it's okay. That's it. I'm going to stop rambling because that's what I'm doing. I am rambling. I'm trying to think if there's anything else exciting I needed to tell you. I guess not. Looking forward to having the boys home next week. Andrew needs a break. He really needs a break. He's struggling hard. It's hard enough being a first-year teacher, but it's really hard when you're in a tougher school with tougher students. He's really just trying to find his way, trying to find his classroom management style, and he's struggling a lot. So if you could remember, please keep him in your thoughts and in your prayers, and just that he figures it all out, because it's so hard, because then they start second guessing themselves. I mean, he's a phenomenal teacher. He just doesn't have enough confidence in himself. So anyway, I'm at Rofo. I'll talk to you from the craft show. Setup is underway. It is 9 o'clock, so we still have an hour. There are some people that are already set up and ready to go, and we have some people still arriving. My job right now is in the basket room. It's making me crazy. My anxiety is going nuts because we've got round tablecloths on square tables. So I just said I'm making a motion at our next meeting to purchase our own rectangle tablecloths. Because we have these events twice a year. We need our own rectangle tablecloths. So what we ask is every vendor that is here or every crafter, we ask them to donate a basket worth $25 of their goods. So then we have a basket raffle, and it's all pure profit for us. So that's what I'm doing right now, is as the crafters come in, I'm getting their donation and trying to set it up half decently. I have a few minutes to catch my breath. So I am home from the craft and vendor event. It went so well. We did really well. The kitchen sold out. Not of our breakfast items, but of our lunch items, completely sold out. And then at the end, we had some bagels left, so we bagged them up and we sold those. So there was zero waste in the kitchen. We sold everything that was left over. That was nice. We did great on the basket auction. I wanted to film that, but I was the caller calling all the numbers, so I wasn't able to film. I didn't win anything. We had about 50 baskets, and I had 3 sheets of tickets, so I had about 80-some tickets, 86 tickets. I spread those 86 tickets out only in 5 baskets. Because I'm trying to go minimal and I don't want stuff. But they had, one was a big chocolate-covered pretzel tray. I thought that would be nice to gift to someone. Or give it to Anne and Andrew to take over to their Friendsgiving or just back to their house. So I put tickets in that. And then I put tickets in this one. They were these headbands They're called Twisted something. I don't know. They're like knotted headbands. I really like them. Here they are. But I didn't win it. My sister-in-law won it. My brother's wife. So I'm bummed. But they're really cute. They're just, like I said, the headbands. And like 2 other things. But I didn't win anything. But that's okay. It was a donation. It's always a donation. But we did really well. So I'm really excited to see the final totals and all that good stuff. And we're going to have another one in the spring. We always have fall and spring. So we'll make a few adjustments. Definitely get more lunch food, maybe, and definitely more pretzels. We sold out of pretzels fast. So more pretzels, more lunch food. So it was fun. We did good. I didn't expect to be home this early because I even took my church clothes with me. But I was able to stop. I had to stop at my mom's best friend's house. She just needed one thing on clarification on her iPad. So I went, did that for her, hightailed it home, got changed, and now we're just kind of sitting. I need to throw a little more lipstick on. I'm waiting for Ann and Andrew to come and pick up the food for their Friendsgiving. You saw I made ice cream this morning. Well, I told you I was going to send Doug down to the Amish market to get a pie. One of our vendors at the craft fair was a farmer's market. They had pies. I don't know what they had in the beginning because I didn't get out there until midway, but they had 1 apple left and a bunch of pumpkin. I didn't want pumpkin since Thanksgiving's coming, and we always have apple at Thanksgiving too, but I bought an apple pie because I figured that would be so delicious with the homemade ice cream. So I took care of that. And that's all I bought. Yeah. Oh, I bought Doug some chocolate covered pretzels with little peanut butter chips on them. So, but yeah, that's it. So it was a good day though. We had a good time. So tonight, like I said, is church, and then it is Pinochle. And then tomorrow, not sure. I have to talk to Doug, see how much homework he got done. I totally forgot to show you my breakfast sandwich this morning. It was a bagel with cheese, Canadian bacon, and egg. That was it. And then I just got out a Lara bar because I'm a little bit hungry and I don't want to go to my brother's famish. So I'm going to eat this Lara bar in little pieces while we wait for the kids to get here. And then we're going to head out. So I will try to remember to film a little bit of Pinochle tonight. And tomorrow we have a birthday party to go to. But, oh, Doug just said he forgot about that. So I don't know if Doug has other plans or not.
No.
So we'll see. We have to see how much homework he still has left to do. So not sure what he got done today. The slave driver wasn't here to keep pushing him. So we'll see. But I'll be back, guys. What you got there, Joe? 5? No, 3.
We have 33, and they've got 2, 4, 5, 6.
Good morning, my friends, and happy Sunday. I never closed out last night. We got home pretty late. I was exhausted. So we just pretty much came in the door and fell into bed. It was so cold too. Oh my gosh, it was so cold. We had a really good time playing Pinochle. It was Mary and I versus Doug and Joey, and Mary and I won 3 out of 4. We let them have that.
You did not let us.
I'm not gonna lie. We had luck last night. I mean, Pinocchle's definitely skill, and I screwed up a few times, but we had a lot of luck. We really did. But we had a good time. Dinner was delicious. It was called, what's that called, Doug? It's right there.
Instant Pot Green Goddess.
Instant Pot Green Goddess chicken. I have to figure out the points and calories, but oh my, because there's like a whole block of cream cheese in it, but it served a lot. I mean, it was huge. It was really, really good. So I definitely want to try to make that and maybe cut down on a few things, but it was good. And then I told you I bought the apple pie for dessert. So that was a fun night. We slept in a little bit this morning, and we're going to have a little bit of a lazy morning. We're going to watch Great British Baking Show. I totally forgot Friday night to update my website and didn't have time yesterday, so I'm going to do that right now while Doug's getting coffee and tea. It's something I need to mention too. What else? That's about it. So I am going to do my website while he's doing that, and we're going to watch this. We have a birthday party to go to this afternoon, and I think after we're done, it's like an open house birthday party, so we're going to try to get there early and get home early. Not sure of the dinner situation because I'm not sure what's going on with the birthday party. We're going to try to stop at BJ's on the way home because I'm almost out of milk. And I need lots and lots and lots of milk for this holiday season, so I will be buying a lot of that. And that's it for now. I'm going to go work on my website. We're going to watch Great British, and then I'll take you along on our day. Okay, we are done watching our shows, and it is time for brunch. We are having omelets today. They're kind of sort of a Western omelet-ish. There's some chopped up Canadian bacon, some sauteed peppers, and cheese in there, no onions. And then we have one of the homemade sourdough English muffins. They're odd sizes because it's the top of one and the bottom of the other. Don't ask, long story. Had to do with burning one. So this is my breakfast this morning. I'm also having a cup of tea in my new mug, and I want to thank someone for this Happy Mail, and as soon as I'm done eating my breakfast, we'll talk about that. I just want to share with you some Happy Mail that I got over the last couple days. If you, first of all, completely overwhelmed and humbled and grateful and, I don't know, give me another word. Appreciative in all, whatever. I don't even have the words. I think it was last weekend in my vlog when I was at Costco. I was just showing you some things in Costco, and I mentioned they had a great deal on the Ember mug, and I said, you know, it's such a cool item, but like, unless I won the lottery, I would never buy it for myself because it's just not the type of person I am to do that for myself. Just mentioned it in passing. What showed up on my doorstep but an Ember mug. There was a card, and a wonderful, wonderful card. It came from Amazon. There was a wonderful, wonderful card, and it was signed. I really don't know if the person wants me to share their name, so out of respect, I will not do that. But you know who you are. I cried. I did. The note, the gift, I cried. So thank you so much. Unfortunately, there was no scan code, so I couldn't send you a thank you on Amazon, and I do not have your address to send you a thank you note. So you know who you are. Will you please shoot me an email, jonespointedplate@gmail.com, and let me have your address, or just reach out to me so I can thank you properly. So thank you so much. I can't even. So if you don't know what an Ember mug is, it is a mug. It is metal. It comes with a little charging plate, and you keep the mug on the plate and it charges, and then you put your beverage in it, and it's a Bluetooth mug. It keeps your beverage the exact temperature you tell it to keep. It doesn't have to be on the charging plate. It's not like one of those little warming plates where you have to keep your mug on it. You can keep your mug off of it, and it keeps your beverage at the exact temperature. And let me tell you, with the babies and with my busyness in the kitchen, I sometimes have the same mug of tea for an hour or so. Do you know how many times it gets reheated? Now it doesn't. So it tastes delicious the entire time. So just no words except thank you. Your kindness is unbelievable. So please reach out so I can send you a proper thank you. So thank you so much for I've never seen this one. I've seen the black and the white, but this is the copper edition, the limited edition or something. It is stunningly beautiful. Stunningly beautiful. So thank you so very much. And I got another piece of Happy Mail from my girl Kim. Let me show you that. If you watched Kim's video the other day, you already saw that she was sending this to me. You know, her and I both have Cricuts. We both love to use them. We both love to craft. She found at the DT these mini cutting mats for the Cricut. If you don't know anything about a Cricut, you put your vinyl on these. They're sticky, and that's what you put in the machine. It holds down the vinyl and cuts it. Well, the mats are either 12 by 12 or 12 by 24. They're huge. And if you're just doing like something little, like a little tiny design, instead of having to use that whole big mat, they have these tiny little ones. So these are so cool. And Kim saw them at her store, picked some up for herself, and thought of me, which it's just so kind to just think of me. And I absolutely love these, Kim. And with the holidays coming, these are going to get a ton of use because I've got some things that need to be done. So thank you so much, girlfriend. When it's 34 degrees and the real field temperature is 24 and you're going out to collect eggs, but you're too lazy to put a coat on, you just wrap yourself in a blankie. Good morning, ladies. There's the girls. We are trying again to integrate the babies in. But once again, they are hiding up in the coop. There they are. 1, 2, come on, baby. Oh, it's hard to see, I know, with the hardwire cloth. But yeah, they're still hiding in the coop. If they would just buck up and stand up to the bigger girls, I think everything would be fine, but I don't know. So we came out to collect eggs, but we're not. Why? Because there are 1, 2, 3 fluffy butts in the box. So the eggs are going to have to wait. Although Laura, I think, may have laid one. Let's go over and see little Miss Laura Cluck, Coop Raider. Hello, Laura Cluck. What you got to tell me? Anything in there?
Up there again.
Okay, so all of a sudden, Laura has decided not to lay in the nesting box. For the past 2 days, she has decided to lay her egg right in her little condo. Not quite sure what's going on with that, but I'm not going to complain. It's her house, her rules. She can do what she wants, right, Laura girl? Come here and see me. Come here, come say hi to everybody. You want to come say hi? No? Okay. I am not sure if you can hear how noisy they are or not on the film, but oh my gosh, they are like really telling us a story this morning. I don't know if they're complaining about the cold, which they really shouldn't, because chickens actually are better in the cold than in the heat, you know, because they're wearing down coats, and they actually have an internal body temperature of like 107 to 110 degrees, and they stay really warm, so they definitely do better in the cold, but I don't. So I'm going in, and we'll just come back out later to check on eggs. When it's this cold outside, I don't really like them to sit in the box all day because I don't want them to get too cold. Okay, going to try one more time to collect eggies. Oh, the babies are coming out. They must have heard us. We're gonna try one more time to collect the eggs, and then I give up. I'm gonna go get a shower, and we're gonna get going to the grocery store and the whatchamacallit. Oh, there's a butt in the box. Okay, one of the fake eggs is missing. So, Doug's gonna collect from the one box. Normally we just leave them because we don't like to bother the chicks, but that is so funny that one of the eggs is missing. I'm guessing one of the babies was in there and caused a kerfuffle and knocked it out. We'll have to check.
Well, there's 4 in that one.
Oh, there was 4 in one box.
So I don't know how many she's sitting on.
Yeah, I'm sure
Four.
Arlene is sitting on a few. We'll see. But, and we got Laura's too, right? Where's Laura's egg? In the house? Oh, okay. And of course, there's Aria checking on her chickies. Well, my friends, we are out and about. That stinking chicken is still sitting in the box. I think she just wants to be cozy in there. So we didn't even collect any more eggs. They'll be fine. We are heading to Aldi. I need about 5 things for Thanksgiving. I need carrots, because believe it or not, that 25-pound bag of carrots I bought is almost gone. I need some carrots. Let's see what's on my list. I need a few things for Thanksgiving. So carrots, and I'm not going to make homemade bread to make my stuffing with. I like my stuffing made with cheap white bread. Yep, that's what I like. So I am buying 3 loaves of cheap white bread. I need celery. I need onions. I need a pack of bacon. I need carrots. So that's what I'm getting at Aldi. And then I have to go to BJ's and get milk. And then we're going to go over to my nephew's little birthday open house. And then we're going to come home and just... I need to get a lot of little things done. Like I need to answer comments on YouTube videos. I haven't done that in a couple days because I've been busy. I need to make a couple to-do lists for next week. I also want to start Christmas shopping. So I have a lot of little things I want to get done tonight once we get home. So that's the plan. I'm not worried about leaving groceries in the car because, you know, it's like 34 degrees, so they will be fine. We're not going to be too long, so it's just an open house, in and out, give him his present, say hi, chit chat, and home, because Doug wants to do a little bit of homework, and I want to do a little bit of paperwork and busy work. So that's that. I'll bring you along. So I was going to film in Aldi, and it was insane in there, so did not do that. Now I am in BJ's. Doug went to get gas because their gas is so cheap there. And I am in search of the 2-pack of gingerbread houses, and I can't find it. I don't think they have them. They're either sold out or they didn't get them in yet. So I'm a little sad. I think I'm going to go up and ask the customer service. I was just up there because when I was up there, because when I came in, Doug dropped me off and I ran over to, I keep losing my train of thought. I ran over, got a cart, and went in and realized on the bottom of a cart was a big, like, area rug. Somebody must have bought it, put it on the bottom of the cart, and never put it in our car. So I took it up to customer service. Hopefully that person will remember, or, you know, at least call here to find out if they left it here, because it looked like it was quite pricey. So anyway, I'm gonna go and get what I need here and get out so we can get to the birthday party. Okay, we are done at the birthday open house, and you know what a good thing is? I don't have to cook dinner now. Susan had meatball sandwiches and tortellini salad and zuppa toscana soup and like a little charcuterie board. So I had a meatball sandwich. The roll was 4 points, and I had 3 meatballs. It was very, very yummy. I have not had a meatball sandwich in forever, and I truly enjoyed it. It was good, wasn't it? And I had 4 little tiny tortellini pieces because I didn't want a whole lot. And I had 1 pretzel nugget from a nugget tray. You know, those little rivets, they call them, or nuggets. I didn't have any dessert. And I had a slice of cheese, like a little piece of cheese. Okay. And 1 taste of Doug's soup. It was way too spicy for me, so I just wanted to taste it. So I'm happy with that. And like I said, now I don't have to cook dinner. It's kind of early, so we may have like a little snack later on tonight if we get hungry. But we're talking about watching a movie tonight, depending.
If I get a little more of my paper written.
If Doug gets a little bit more of his paper written, we talked about maybe watching, it's called A Christmas Story Christmas. It is on HBO Max. We love the movie A Christmas Story with Ralphie and the Red Ryder BB gun. It's like, we love it. We love it. You know, we're actually going to see A Christmas Story, the musical, this in December. But they made a Christmas Story Christmas movie, and Ralphie, Peter Billingsley, is in it as himself, all grown up. So We're anxious to watch it. Now, usually our rule is no Christmas until after Thanksgiving. That's generally our rule. And it's just, I don't know what we do. But we were listening to a little Straight No Chaser Christmas this afternoon in the car. And we might watch the movie tonight. Part of me wants to watch it, and part of me wants to wait till the boys come home. I don't know.
They're going to want to watch it.
They're not going to want to watch it? No, they're going to want to watch. What do we watch when we start decorating?
Die
First,
Hard.
no, that's usually like we're done and we sit down movie, because Die Hard is a Christmas movie. We generally have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation on while we're decorating, and then Adam likes to put the Santa Claus on. Now, that's another thing that, maybe we could, the kids might want to watch, I don't know. Do you know the movie The Santa Claus and the Santa Claus 2, the Mrs. Claus, and then the Santa Claus 3, the one with the Jack Frost? That one kind of jumped the shark. Well, now there's a little like mini series TV show of it, and I think the first 2 episodes might be out. I'm not sure, so it's another thing to add to the list. So I'm getting excited. I am. So anyway, that's that. So we're gonna get home. Doug's gonna do a little bit of homework. I am going to get changed into some nice warm cozy jammies and do some paperwork. So figure out my week, plan my week, because it's going to be a tough one. So just a lot going on. So I'm excited. So I will talk to you all in a bit. Well, friends, we just got home and got the chickens settled in for the night, collected all the eggs, and yeah, there were definitely a whole lot more than we got this morning. So now that is it. We are calling it a night, at least for this vlog. My plans are to get this little these little bit of groceries put away. I told you what I bought. I'm not going to do a haul because literally it's what I told you. Just a few things that we needed for Thanksgiving. Crap, I forgot carrots. I was supposed to get those at BJ's and forgot them. Okay, well, not a big deal. I can get carrots. I didn't get them at Aldi because BJ's has a 5-pound organic bag. Now I'm just going to have to get them at the local store, which is fine. Not a big deal. So anyway, my plan is to, I'm looking at them, put those away and start on some editing and some paperwork. And Doug's going to do some homework, and we probably won't get to anything else tonight. So I am wrapping up this vlog. I am calling it a night. I forgot carrots. He's ignoring me.
Oh well.
Easy for him to say. He'll be the one going to the store to get them. Anyway, that is it, my friends. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. I am going to go make a cup of hot tea or maybe some hot chocolate. See what he wants and call it a night. So I will leave a couple videos popped right here for you, and I will see you all. I don't know when this week. I really don't. At some point, I will definitely see you. So talk to you soon, my friends.